Okay, it's time to do a check on a certain read that I did on a live reading earlier. Okay, as you can see, I'm in my house. Okay, and this is another angle. Earlier in the live, I had the TV in the background because I wanted the live reading to have a little bit of ambiance, little something different. But the energy was kind of off by the time I realized I had my back turned towards this side of the house, and the hallways, pretty much where my back was turned. So I just found kind of felt like an eerie feeling, almost like it's not a ghost, but type of that, monitoring spirits type of energy behind me. I felt weird, and I had to say that in the live reading. And plus, it had just gotten dark, and I didn't realize. And outside the window, the blinds were open. So if there was someone behind me, in the monitoring spirits or whatever you call it, then I felt type of like kind of it's like a hold on, look, my nose is messing with me. It was kind of like a weird feeling. Okay, but so I in the live reading I closed the blinds and I continued with the reading. So here it is. I'm doing a continue of two cards that were in the reading. Okay. All right. We have two cards that came up in the reading, and that was these cards right here. Okay. These cards came up in the reading, in the live reading I just did earlier, like less than an hour ago. Less than an hour ago, I just did a live reading. Okay. Uh, so I'm going to I said in the live reading that I was going to go deeper into these two cards because it talks about the two of wands in the death card. So it's talking about transformation. Okay, transformation, transformation towards something different. It means that whatever was in the past is done, gone, no more. Stop doing what's not serving your highest good, right? That would be the two of wands is move on to do something different, move on to your higher good. Okay, so all right, so let's clarify that. All right, so we have the knight. Oh, oops. Okay, we have the knight of wands upside down. So yeah, that's that wand. It said stop going towards something, like stop rushing towards something. Okay, stop rushing towards the past. Stop trying to contact the past. Stop trying to be passionate about the past. Pretty much. With the two of wands here, it's saying you're holding on to a wand you need to let go of. Stop giving messages. Stop trying to message the past. Okay? They don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want the message. They don't care about it. Stop being passionate about warning the past because this is a night energy. These are warnings, messages of warnings of what's to happen if they keep going in the wrong direction or mistreating someone or people or things. The message is the Knight of Wands upside down, the King of Pentacles. It's kind of like also, hold on, somebody is paying for, oh, okay, somebody's getting paid. It's like somebody's getting paid for whatever they're doing. Whatever this person is doing, they're getting paid for it. That's why they won't stop. That's why they won't go in the direction you're going. They don't want to go on your path because the money's too good. Whatever it is, the money's too good. Okay? They don't want to stop. It says with the death card here, it says that they don't want to stop. They don't want to transition into something better. They don't want to morph into something better than whatever they got going on. If they're a caterpillar, they want to stay a caterpillar. But they need you and your wings. If you have transitioned or transformed into a butterfly, transitioned into a butterfly, transitioned into a new thing, a new person, a new maybe you went from one job to a job that you really love. You went from a boring job to a new job, something that's designed just for you. Or you a relationship from the past that's not for you, and then you meet a relationship that's designed just for you. Okay, they want you when you become designed for the right person, meaning you become that butterfly while they stay a caterpillar. They want you to take your your butterfly wings, but your butterfly feet, and take their caterpillar body and fly with them wherever you're going. That's what I said in the live reading. Okay, but now I'm going to get deeper into the reading, so I'm clarifying the cards, these two cards, so I can see what else it has. The money is too good for them to change at this time. This is a King of Pentacles energy. They're getting paid or they're paying others. And whomever these knights are, there is they have knights as well. Okay, maybe putting out messages just like you, pretending to be just like you. These could be people that are messengers just like you. These are knights, but these knights are upside down as well. Their messages do not bring in positive reinforcement. It doesn't bring in positive messages that are from the heart. When the Knight of Wands coming from a corrupt individual is message that causes people to be confused as well if it's upside down. Okay, it's a messenger. It calls itself a messenger. It dresses like one. Okay, looks like one. Okay, and acts like one. But when they put out the message, it could just be repeating somebody else's talking points, meaning it doesn't come from the heart. It's not a creative person. This is not a person that has their own ideas, right? They're being sent in to take your talking points and then use them and use whatever. If you use cards, they tell them use the cards, but use your talking points, right? I'm just saying, this is an example. If you're a good person, upright, they tell this person, well, this is the niche. Use the cards, look at what they're talking about, and then, fall in line, pretty much. These people, this Knight of Wands energy getting paid by the King of Pentacles, they don't have their own ideas. Okay. But anyway, we have the Two of Wands where you are being told to stop feeding someone that is getting fat. It's almost like a fatted cow. They're getting prosperity, luxury off of your talking points, off of your ideas, off of you feeding into their ego. It could be you in love with someone and you keep like giving them, feeding their ego, kind of. Okay. And this person now gets ideas from this, but it's not, they don't get this from them, their own creative thoughts. They get this from you and then they go and put this out, but it's not creative. So they're going to need to keep watching what you're doing, or people like you. They're going to keep watching those things. It's not natural. Okay, but you're being told to stop being passionate, stop putting out the messages to this person. If you are dating someone and you see that they keep going up the ladder due to your nurturing, okay, but they're not nurturing you. You see that you're stagnant, and it says that you're stagnant, but you're stagnant, but they're going up, right? You need to realize that it's not being reciprocated, and go ahead and stop. Don't call this person to inspire them or say something to them like, hey, this and this and this. If they call you, fine, have a conversation, but it says you need to stop being the one to like hurry up. Like when you get a message, you want to tell this person so bad this message because you want to inspire them. Stop doing that. Okay, stop rushing to do it. If you want to do it, take your time, but this is a card of rushing to do it, as if it's an emergency to give this person a message that doesn't reciprocate, or to put out a message on a platform. You're in a rush to do that. You feel like you have to. You don't have to do anything for these platforms. Even though it makes you, this is the King of Pentacles. You feel like you have to be very passionate about something or people that are not reciprocating. But you're being told to take a different path. Something else is opening up for you. This is not something that you're being told to do anymore. Your path is changing. You're now a butterfly. You're no longer a messenger. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I got this message a couple of days ago. You're no longer supposed to be giving out messages if you've been doing messages for more than 3 to 5 years. You're no longer a messenger. That's a caterpillar stage. Now you need to be out in the world teaching what you have sat there in hermit mode and learned. What you learned was through your cards, through your sitting in your videos and talking. You're no longer supposed to be sitting in your seats. If you've been doing tarot cards at home, in your office, you've been sitting down for years doing tarot cards, you're not, you're no longer supposed to be doing that. And if you're still doing that, it's someone with a lot of money is making sure you stay that way. Ooh, look what's under it. Watching you. Someone with a lot of money. God damn. This is accurate. Someone that is watching you, keeping an eye on you, having people spy on you. Okay? This is somebody that's also watching the people that tell you to spy on you. They're watching them to make sure they're watching you. Look how the King of Pentacles is looking in that way, but he has his eyes closed. He feels like he has enough people that he don't have to worry about it. He's just focused on his money. He focused on paying you as long as he's got, it's kind of like, they've got cards, they've got bank accounts. They're going straight to these people's account that they have watching you. And they have people supervising those accounts that they have watching you. Okay, so they have a chain of events. I mean, a chain of people. Well, they have these people chained because this is a devil energy. Okay, if they're watching the watchers, they watch you. Okay, and they're watching the watchers that watch the watchers that watch you. Should I say? Yeah, that's what it is. So this King of Pentacles, look, their eyes are closed. They're cozy. They're satisfied, as long as they feel secure that they have enough people, enough eyes on you. They feel secure that they have enough eyes on you that they can sleep. They sleep well. Okay, this King of Pentacles sleeps well. But the crazy part is that these people are afraid of this King of Pentacles. Look how they're looking at the King of Pentacles. It's like, did we do a good job? Did we do good? They're always panicking. They're always in fear. They're always in fear of not getting this coin, this pentacle, this paid, because they're always worried about whether they're doing it right. whether they're watching you right, whether they picked up their phone at on time, whether these people are living in fear of a king of pentacles. Look how they are looking at. They're supposed to be watching you, right? They're not even looking in the way of the clouds of the every, but they do with the sword, in their hand. Okay, the sword in their hand is kind of like a phone or a weapon or whatever it is that they're using to keep an eye on you, to keep watch on you. Some people, it's police officers and they have weapons, they have phones. It's a regular person that's walking down the street, driving down the street, whatever, biking down the street, skating down the street, whatever they're doing, they have their phones. Or some may have weapons, you may not know of it. But whatever they have in their hand they're being told to have it to monitor you. Even their phone is a weapon. If you think about it, they can edit it and slander you and make it look like you're doing something that you're not. Even the phone can be weaponized against you. So whatever it is these people have is a source of a weapon against you. Okay? And it doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's not sharp, or if it's not, if it doesn't have any bullets, it's still something that's used to weaponize against you. Okay? Whatever it is to make it, is whatever they have is to make it look like they're telling the truth. So even if they have their phone, they may be told to edit it to make it look like you're doing something wrong. Okay? This is to weaponize whatever it is against you. These people are told to watch you. Okay? This king sleeps good at night knowing that they have enough people to keep on you. They're trying to stop something from happening. What are they trying to stop? You actually flying away, because you're actually a butterfly. It's kind of like you're sitting in your cocoon. You're a butterfly. You're just sitting in your freaking cocoon. They don't want you to get out of it. You've already transitioned into a butterfly. They just don't want to see you. You can peek out of your cocoon, but they don't want you to leave that cocoon. They're not going to let you fly away. So they keep you in your city. They keep you in a certain area to keep you from flying out of that cocoon. That's what he's paying them for. Your cocoon makes it where you can fly away. And they don't want you to fly without taking them. So because you can't take, you refuse to take them with you, they will have you monitored to keep you in it. Because you refuse to take their contracts, their corrupt contracts. Meaning, if you take their corrupt contracts, you're saying that you are going to carry them along with your destiny. You're going to have your wings, be a butterfly, and you promise to be a butterfly to carry this caterpillar that has become so fat. Look how much money this king has. Refuses to be a butterfly, is a fat ass caterpillar. Fat ass caterpillar. Got all these caterpillars, the little ones, watching, making sure you don't fly off, because he wants you to carry him off to your destiny, because he refuses to do the work that makes him into his own butterfly, become a butterfly himself, and fly away instead of having all these. It wants the benefit of being a butterfly. And since you won't allow it to use you, because this King of Pentacles doesn't want to do the work to become that big, beautiful butterfly that it dreams about being, but doesn't want to do the work to do it, to get there. Doesn't want to build the cocoon to get there, but you have done the work. You've built the cocoon. You've been the messenger of good, which brings you to another stage in life, another you. This person stays the same. They're cruel, disgusting, greedy, a liar, hypocrite. They'll never change. That's the Death card, and it came up upside down earlier in their live reading. They won't change. So because they won't change, they resort to do a lot of childish things. Look, this is a knight. I'm sorry, this is a page. They're even going to young children, people that are young in their mind, immature. That's who they have watching you. These are this high school behavior type of stuff. That's a king of pentacles. This is an older person as well, or somebody that has got a lot of money. Childish as heck, using other people. And because these people are in need of money and they have a lot of it, look how these people have not transitioned into a butterfly. For them to do what this person, they're afraid of this person. So because they're afraid of them, they have fear. You're afraid of this person, but you should be more afraid that you can't even reach your destiny or build your own cocoon. You should be afraid that you can't even turn into a butterfly because of this jealous ass person right here. This person is afraid of this person, thinking they're not gang stalking right. They're not stalking you right. They're not stalking somebody right. They're afraid of this king more than they're afraid of losing their destiny. That's stupid. And you're not afraid, so they got them watching you. You're now a butterfly. You're just waiting to fly away from your cocoon. But they have put barriers so you cannot fly away from that area where your cocoon is still located. So you have to keep going back into your cocoon to find out what more do you need. You don't need anything else. You're already a butterfly. But they keep having you question if you still need to go back into the cocoon, into hermit, and do some more work. According to them, to confuse you, they say, yes, you need to do more work. This caterpillar, fat ass caterpillar, is telling you as a butterfly that you need to do more work. I'm sorry, where they do this at? Where they do this at? I knew I needed to clarify this reading. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, my true self is coming out where I'm just like, this is fucked up. This is stupid. These people with money are wow. Their money is their brain. Like, it's weird. Stupid. I knew I had to clarify this reading. Oh my. Ooh, what's under the judgment's coming. Okay. This King of Pentacles, this is done. Judgment's right after this. These people are freaking scared. But judgment's coming for the people that they're hiring, they're paying. Judgment's coming for them first, okay? Because they got to get them out the way. However necessary, the universe is going to take these people out your path. Judgment's coming. These are all zombies getting paid. These are all stalkers watching you. These are zombies. Okay? These are people that are in the dead zone. Judgment's coming for them because the thing is that the chance for them to be a butter is kind of like almost too late for them to be a butterfly, but they still have a some of them may still have a chance. And then some people it's just too late because judgment is here. But it's here to wake them up. Like, hey, what about your destiny? You know you could be a butterfly too, right? You don't have to, you don't have to be afraid of this person. You could be a butterfly too. This king is telling them that they can't be a butterfly. There's no hope. It's hopeless. That's what he's telling them. Or they feel that they're hopeless. Some of these people are being threatened with jail time or blackmailed. Okay, because this king, these people are afraid for a reason. Maybe some people have been to jail before and they're being threatened to go back in jail if they do not cooperate with this behavior. Some people are getting paid. Some people are getting drugs, alcohol, squatter rights, all kinds of things by this King of Pentacles. And so they're doing whatever these people are not realizing this is stopping their destiny. But they're really afraid of this King of Pentacles. It shows. They're supposed to be watching you. But current energy says that they're more afraid of this king than they're afraid of you. Oh. Huh. They're supposed to be watching you. Yes, yes, they're keeping tabs on you. It's still there. The Page of Swords says they're still there, but they're not afraid of you. They're not afraid of you. You're not the one that they fear. See, they have look. The half their body is turned one way. This is it's kind of like, yeah, I got the phone. I'm watching them, or I got this. They got the whatever weapon they're being told to use against you, weaponized against you. They're doing it. Some people, they're still on the internet chatting, slandering you. They're still doing it, but they're not afraid of you. They're not. They don't see you as something to fear. If they were told lies about you to fear you, it's no longer there. That energy is not there. There's no fear of you. They don't even fear the slander that they're saying that you are doing. They don't actually believe it. They don't fear that you're going to do that at all. They're just getting paid they're being paid to slander you, but they don't believe that you're doing those things because they've seen you not do those things. Okay? They've seen for some reason they've seen that you are a sweetheart, a good person, but they're being told to watch you because they want to pay their bills. And these people are being told to slander you, take pictures of you, videotape you in the store, walking, wherever. They have to monitor you by some means, or stalk you with their vehicles, or walking past, or biking past, or skating past. Whatever they're doing, or standing by on their phone, or just standing by, or following you somehow, they're doing this, but all this is to get paid, or not go back to jail because they're being blackmailed or threatened. They're also, it's kind of like being also scared that they may lose their relationship because this king has a lot of power. They know this person can wield a lot of power. They know it. This person has a huge power of position. But judgment is here for these people. It's not coming for the King of Pentacles yet, because when these people are taken down, the pentacles mean nothing. Now, it's almost like I did a live reading earlier that they're no longer going to have anything to use against you, because that's going to get knocked down. The truth is going to come out. They're going to be exposed that even if they say, see, I told you they did this, the truth is going to come out about what they're saying you did, and the truth is going to come out. It was a misunderstanding or false accusations of some sort. So now their money is useless. Nobody gives a damn about their money. And now the universe is going to work on them after the minions have been scattered. The way they scattered the collective and separated us in so many different places that we cannot communicate with each other, help each other. The way they did the collective, people that tell the truth, they separate all of us to put us in different parts of the earth, to make sure that we do not help each other. And so we are confused about our belief system because we're not together. Divided, you fall. United, you stand, right? So this is what they have done. So now the Wheel of Fortune is now saying it's time. So they're going to start. You would think that they would start with the King of Pentacles so that these people can start scrambling, right? But no, the universe says they're saving the best for last. So the King of Pentacles will be the last to fall, but it will fall still having its money. But the money will be useless towards anyone being on their side. Nobody will be like, no, well, fuck that. I don't want that. Keep your money. They're going to just tell the truth or walk away. They don't give a damn. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. This is a video that's going to be a lot of cussing because I got to tell the truth and I got to be real, because this is how people are going to talk. They're already pissed. They're already scared. When people are afraid, I can sense that their energy is like, man, F this. They're getting tired. When they're getting fed up, they're saying, F this. It's not worth it. So the universe is saving the best for last. Get it? Anyway, the King of Pentacles is going to be the last to fall. Okay, but first the minions is they're going to do a lot of things. The judgment are coming. Judgment is coming for the zombies, the minions, meaning that they're going to their households, the jobs, the things that they have occupied, assets, whatever they have. These things are going to start getting interrupted, and the thing is that this is for their growth. It's not attacking the money first, because it's going to still test to see if they're going to do things. They're still going to go back to try to get the money when times get hard, when they start getting that judgment. The King of Pentacles is still going to be there just for a buffer for now. So to also test to see if they have the strength to walk away permanently from being a minion. Okay, so that's why the King of Pentacles is saved for last, because he's still being used as a test for these people. So because some of them, they're going to get their tower moments. They're going to wake up, they're going to be inspired about something, but they're going to have a time where they're going to be thinking, should they just go back to that lifestyle of being a minion again? And that's where the King of Pentacles comes in. That's why it's not going to be taken down until it's time. But it's going to be taken down. The King of Pentacles is going to be the last to go. But it's going to go. It's in the cards. It's in the cards. Okay? The cards. All right, judgment on all that is involved in trying to stop you from leaving the cocoon. Okay, and fly away, and so that people can see you. It said you're meant to be seen. Just like all butterflies, they're meant to be seen. If you have not been seeing butterflies a lot in the last couple of years, that's intentional. Is to keep them away from people being inspired, especially people that are in the collective. If you're seeing less and less butterflies, that's not by mistake. But I tell you that I'm being told that most of the butterflies are being spawned up in neighborhoods where they are the collective is not, where there's not a lot of truth tellers, like